friends, welcome to another episode of this lecture series. I'm Farsana and this is eSolutions for UGC Net English. In the last 2-3 videos, we already deal with the age of revival. We covered almost all the historical events happened in that particular period and also the important writers. That is, we have about 10 to 12 writers and we covered 3 writers: Erasmus, Thomas More and William Tyndale. Now I am going to talk about 2 other persons. They are Richard Tottel and Thomas Wyatt. So coming to the first one, Richard Tottel. He was born in 1530 and died in 1594. And he was an English philosopher and also an influential member of legal community. And he became famous for his printed works, mainly coming under the category of law or legal documents. Okay. And then coming to his life, I already told you he was born in 1530 and he belonged to a wealthy extra family. But unfortunately, he started working from the age of 10 itself. That is, he started working from 1540 under a man named William Middleton, who was running a printing press. And this job was on the basis of a bondage of about 8 to 10 years. And this particular man, William Middleton, was died in 1547 and his wife remarried within 7 months of his death, and this new couple released Richard Tottel from that printing press or that bondage, and then he started working under Henry Smith in another printing press. In 1553 he was granted a patent for printing the legal documents, and from that time onwards he started printing the legal documents, and most of his works, printed works, are coming under this particular category of law or legal documents. Okay. Then another important thing about him is Songs and Sonnets. This Songs and Sonnets was published in 1557, and one important thing is the works of this particular publication, or that is the poems and sonnets of this particular publication, was not written by this particular man Richard Tottel. He collected the works of so many other writers and published this book in 1557, and it is otherwise known as Tottel's Miscellany. Most of you know this name, Tottel's Miscellany, and just remember that Tottel's Miscellany was published by Richard Tottel in 1557. And one important thing is the first and second edition were published in the same year, 1557 itself, and then the next 7 editions were published between 1558 to 1586, and the last edition was published in 1587. Okay. Coming to this particular work, Tottel's Miscellany, he mainly focused on the works of Henry Howard and Thomas Wyatt. This Henry Howard wrote the sonnets by modifying the Petrarchian sonnets. Just remember this. Henry Howard was wrote this sonnets by modifying the Petrarchian sonnets. And other important writers are Nicholas Grimald, Thomas Norton, John Haywood and Edward Somerset. These are the other important writers. And there is one another writer, that is Chaucer. One of his poems were included in this particular work, that is To Lead a Virtuous and Honest Life. To lead a virtuous and honest life. This is the name of Chaucer's work. And in this particular work, Tottel's Miscellany, there is about 40 poems of Henry Howard and 96 poems of Thomas Wyatt, then 40 poems of Nicholas Grimald, and also 95 poems of other unknown writers. And in the second edition, I already told you the second edition itself was published in 1557, And in this particular edition, 30 poems of Grimald were removed. That is, in the first edition, about 40 poems were of Grimalds, and in the second edition, 30 poems of Grimald were removed, and other 37 poems of unknown writers were added to this particular work. So this is about Richard Totel, and the next writer is Thomas Wyatt. Thomas Wyatt was born in 1503 and died in 1542. He was a politician and also a lyric poet, and he was credited with introducing the sonnets into English language. And coming to his family was in the side of Lancastrians during the 30 Years of War, or the War of Roses, and his father was an advisor for both Henry VII and Henry VIII, and he also followed his father and joined the court after his studies. At this time, he started writing poems, and his works were first published in an anthology named The Court of Venus. But unfortunately, his name was not mentioned in this particular anthology. And the first major work which include his poems is Totel's Miscellany, which was published in 1557 by Richard Totel, and this was the first major work which include the poems of Thomas Wyatt. Okay, so then another thing is he married to Elizabeth Brooke, and in this particular marriage he had a son named Thomas Wyatt. This Thomas Wyatt was the one who led the Wyatt's rebellion. And in 1520, there spread a rumor about Thomas Wyatt and Anne Boleyn. That is, there is a romantic relation between both of them. This Anne Boleyn was the wife of Henry II, who was the mother of Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. And actually, there were a relationship between them, but it's not sure that whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. Okay, and in 1536 he was imprisoned by accusing adultery with Anne Boleyn, and he was imprisoned in the London Tower, and later he was released from the prison by the influence of Thomas Cromwell, who was the friend of this particular man, Thomas Wyatt. And during this time of imprisonment, he saw the execution of Anne Boleyn and also 5 other men who was accused of being committed in adultery with Anne Boleyn, and he watched this through the cell window. And also he wrote a poem by making this incident as a theme. So this is about Thomas Wyatt.